Okay, let's talk a bit about hand trapping when it comes to sparring or fighting someone the opposite stance than you. So orthodox with southpaw, or if you're southpaw with orthodox. I've gone over quite a few hand trapping techniques, but they were all demonstrated assuming it was used against someone with the same stance as you. So something like this would be same stance as you, orthodox, and so is Jeff in this picture. And in this video, I'm standing orthodox and Jeff is standing southpaw. So this is opposite stance, right? Okay, so when you are going against someone who is opposite stance, you have to change things in comparison to if they're the same stance as you because of the distance between your front leg and front arm and their front arm and their front leg and the back and your back. So if I'm usually doing hand trapping techniques with someone who is the same stance as me, assuming I'm elbowing with my right arm, take a look at this distance between my right arm and his left arm, so on this side. It's going to be much shorter this way compared to this. Now I know that this video should be showing us from the other side, but if you just imagine yourself on the other side where the students are looking, hopefully you can understand that my right arm is much further than his left arm when we're opposite stance. Give you a second for that to sink in if you need to imagine it. Now, because of this large gap between my rear arm and his rear arm, what I will do instead is hand trap his lead hand and elbow like this. Now, for those who don't know about opposite stances, if you are a southpaw, you are throwing that right hook a lot because of it going around to a blind spot for someone orthodox. So if Jeff was to throw a right hook, it will go to my blind spot because it's coming this way. Same is for me, vice versa, as orthodox. If I'm throwing that left hook to Jeff, it's going to be coming towards his blind spot on his right side. Now, applying that same kind of idea to the elbow, because this horizontal elbow is the same projectile as with a hook, just much, much shorter. So as demonstrated here, if you are to do this hand trapping technique and you do not step in, you are going to miss. So make sure you step in after you do the hand trapping. So this technique in its entirety, I'm going to control both hands with the emphasis of pulling down their lead hand. So notice how I am going to be posting out with my rear hand, and with my lead hand, I'm also posting out, but I do it with the intention of pulling down his lead hand with my lead hand. And of course, with the step in order to land something short, such as an elbow. So here it is, with the hand trapping, and that's not me stepping, and that's with me stepping. If you have any questions on this technique, let me know in the comments.